Hello guys, Sergio here. Well, I put my eyes on some games that will come out in 2013 and I would like to know what do you think about these games or if you would like me to make some videos with them. Well, here is the list. Simcity, this game comes out on 5 March. Starcraft 2, Heart of Swarm, and this game is coming out in March 2 on 12. Planetary Annihilation is coming out in July. Command & Conquer Generals 2 is TBA. It's not announced yet. Company of Heroes 2, it's also TBA. Even though THQ went bankrupt, they will still make the game. And now my favorite two are Total War Rome 2 and Stronghold Crusader 2. These two games will come out in late 2013. Also there is Godus. This is also going to be TBA. Okay, let's talk about Simcity. Okay, so this is a new Simcity that delivers unprecedented depth of simulation. The model-like world and detail of the simulation make this the most responsive and personal Simcity ever. Okay, let's see the depth of simulation. With a new glass box engine, everything you see is simulated, from citywide system all the way down to the individual sims in your city. Quickly view the consequences of your actions and dig in to see how the system works. See the impact of your decisions by clicking on individual sims to learn about what they are doing, their wealth and happiness, manipulate power, water, taxes, pollution, education, unemployment, and much more. The new data visualization tools add incredible depth that is quickly accessible to the player. Okay, now let's see the true multi-city scale. Well, you can play a single city or up to 16 cities at once and track population, wealth, education, and happiness across your region. Playing multiple cities, each with different specializations from casino mechas to manufacturing hubs, delivers endless possibilities to create, strategize, and play. Okay, in these new sims, there will be city specializations. For the first time, you can create truly unique cities with different specializations. Mayors seeking intelligent sims can build a college town full of libraries, community colleges, and universities. Specialize in big business such as casinos, electronics, coal, trade, and more to increase the wealth of your city. Now, another feature that is very welcomed by the SimCity players is the multiplayer. Okay, I'm waiting for this too. Okay, your decisions now impact both your city and your region. Choose to be a good neighbor and send fire and police resources to other cities in need, or specialize in industries that create pollution and then watch as the sims in your neighbor cities become sick. You can also choose to collaborate or compete with friends to build great work or earn achievements by topping the leaderboards. Well, the game seems amazing and I really want to play it. Do you want to play it? Leave a comment. Okay, now let's move to Starcraft 2, Heart of Swarm. Well, basically this is the continuations of Wings of Liberty. Heart of Swarm continues with the story of Starcraft 2, the conflict between the humanoid Terrans, the Revenos Zerg, and the psionic Protoss. As these races struggle, the specter of alien gods threatens to sweep aside what fragile stability still exists in the galaxy. Sarah Kerrigan, the former Zerg Queen of Blades, has seen her humanity restored by an ancient artifact, but she remains a threat to all she encounters, the memory of her time as the mutant leader of the Swarm Rangers, as does her yearning of revenge. Okay, now you lead the Zerg in this campaign. As the Zerg search through the galaxy, you will control their vengeful avatar and destroy your targets with Kerrigan's powerful psionic abilities and years of Spec Ops Ghost training. Okay, now the multiplayer. There will be new units and new maps. Okay, the new units, new development, new recruits, new future disparate measures are changing the face of war. Fresh units like Tempest, Viper, and Widowmine are dropping in for each race, adding more dynamics to the diverse confrontation in the Korolop sector. Okay, meanwhile, some veteran units are being retrofitted for the fight. For example, fire-blasting Hellions can transform into Hellbats to engage in close combats, and the Protoss mothership can now be built from the stripped-down mothership core, a structure able to recall entire armies to the Protoss base or purify invaders with psionic cannon. That's just the beginning. Okay, the new maps. In a contest of wills, the board you play on is every bit as important as the pieces you play with. Heart of the Swarm adds new official multiplayer maps to Starcraft 2. These maps bring new tile sets, Protoss space stations, icy wastelands, Terran metropolises, wine-covered jungles, and more. We're also changing the rules engagement with fresh terrain features like collapsible rocks that can be used to block areas of a map. Now there'll also be some improvement to the community features. Heart of Swarms brings a major overhaul to the StarCraft multiplayer experience. Groups and clans give you the chance to join together for practice or team play, communicate easily in private chat channels, meet like-minded players, and share your strategies. You'll also be able to play on the multiplayer ladders of any region while still playing in your native language. Okay, that's great. There will also be a game editor. Major improvements to the already powerful StarCraft 2 editor are underway. The current editor can produce extreme variations and existing maps and playstyles, along with puzzle games, fighting games, platform action games, and more. Well, you can enter the beta if you want, or if you had both StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, now you can play it in beta if you were accepted. Planetary Annihilation. You're going to love this game. Well, it's a real-time strategy, and the solar system is your playground. You can expand your empire to harness the resources of entire solar systems to create vast armies with which to annihilate enemy planets, destroy rival systems, and win the galactic war. Oh my god, this is at the galactic scale. You can pick up your battles. You can play a quick skirmish with a friend on a single planet map with a low unit cap, or a 12 hours plus with 40 of your closest frenemies and thousands of units. You can also hone your skills against planetary annihilations, AI, or team up with a friend against multiple AIs. Awesome. And now the advanced command and control. Well, Planetary Annihilation's interface allows you to control massive armies spread across multiple worlds with ease, get strategic views of the action anywhere, anytime by zooming in and out of the war zone, and use split interfaces and multiple windows to keep an eye on multiple battlegrounds at once. Oh my god. This is so awesome. Also, the procedural planet creator. You can create your custom or randomized maps or planets with their procedural planet creator. Streaming resource economy. You can use resources to build mega projects, assign swarms of construction units in real time to manage your economy, reclaim wreckage and terrain to quickly regroup after a battle. Well, the game is raising funds on Kickstarter. It already have 44,000 backers, and they raised about $2 million, and their pledge goal was 900,000. The game is made by Arbor Entertainment Inc. It's a indie studio, and the game is just going to be awesome. Command & Conquer Generals 2 will be released this year, and I don't have too many informations about this. All I can say it's the storyline that will have. Well, in the near future, world leaders are mere seconds from signing a global treaty and bringing an end to war as we know it, when a devastating terrorist attack rips off through the peace conference, killing all in attendance. In a world left with no politicians, diplomats, or activists, only the generals remain. It's up to you to assume their roles, command their forces, and put up an end to global terrorism once and for all in Command & Conquer Generals 2. Company of Heroes 2. Well, even though THQ went bankrupt, the development for this game will still continue, and there will be a single player campaign, but you will be also able to play in multiplayer against other players. Well, in the world's darkest hour, you are a commander of the Soviet Red Army, entrenched in a brutal frontline warfare to free Mother Russia from the Nazi invaders. It is 1941 and the beginning of what will become the bloodiest conflict of World War II, resulting in more than 40 million military casualties. Witness the struggles of the Red Army from near defeat through their incredible triumph over Germany in the most challenging and costly theater of the war, the Eastern Front. Your military tactics hold the power to tip the very balance of this conflict. Engage in tactical combat that will define you as a military leader and wield the might of the Soviet Empire as you smash your way to Berlin. As I said, you can buy this game from Steam and enter in the beta when it's available, of course. And also you will get some gifts if you pre-order Company of Heroes 2. Hundreds of thousands of players are waiting for Rome 2 Total War to come out, including myself. The game will have very new features that you never saw on other Total War games. For example, you can attack both from the land and the sea at the same time, and you can also use your artillery while on boats. Another great feature is the tactical map that will help you manage your troops while in battle. Basically, you have a better view on the battlefield. There will be multiple capturing points when you attack a large city or a capital, as you saw in the videos with the siege of Carthage. Well, the game will come out in late 2013 and I really look forward for it, and I hope you do too, because the game is simply awesome. Stronghold Crusader 2, finally. I waited for this game for a long time and I have to wait until Q4 of this year. I can't wait that long. Well, the game is the first of the Crusader series to feature a 3D graphic engine, but will retain all the elements of the original 2D game, while adding new features including new units like the cruel slave driver, new beefed up AI opponents, dynamic on-map events like the Locust Swarm, Dust Storms, like this, and as well as new visual, new battle interfaces, and a new engine enhancements including effects, animations, and real-time physics. The game will be mainly based around skirmish gameplay, similar to the original Stronghold Crusader title. So we will have a skirmish. Awesome! We don't have too many information about Stronghold Crusader 2 because it's the early development, but soon we will have a lot of information to feed our hunger. Godus. Well, this game is simply amazing. You will find it on Kickstarter. There it's raising funds. And well, as a god, your destiny is to spread your influence throughout the world, but you are only as powerful as your following. Using your abilities to sculpt the land, you can create a habitable environment that will allow a population of believers to flourish. In your crafted utopia, you can grow as a god in the face of various challenges that affect the population. You can watch hundreds of individual followers live out their lives with dynamic and captivating behavior. If you choose to spread out and conquer more lands, however, You will confront other gods with their own civilizations of followers. There is only room for one god, so prepare to guide your worshippers into battle by altering the world around them with your god powers, then watch your followers reign victorious across the world. Half a living sandbox world and half a strategy game, players can choose to explore the power of the Almighty however they wish. Whether it's granting the power of life and blossoming the world around your believers, or using godly powers to wreak havoc via natural disasters to defeat armies of other gods, prepare for the ultimate god game. Single player, multiplayer, cross-platform gameplay, sandbox world, strategic battles, living populations, and the power to create, change, and destroy the very structure of the world. The game is amazing. You can go on Kickstarter and make a small donation and have access to the beta. It will be amazing to try out this game because it's a very great idea and it's worth trying it. Thanks for watching and let me know what do you think about these games and which ones would you like to play in 2013.